Hi and welcome to the screencast. A picture tells 1,000 words and they really make your website content stand out. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at how to upload images to WordPress, options for inserting images, and finally, we'll look at using WordPress's image editor. You can upload images directly from the new post screen. First, make sure that you save a draft. Then, click the Add an Image button above the formatting toolbar. The Add Media window will appear. Click Select Files to browse for images on your computer. Notice that you can select more than one image at once. Once you select your images, they will immediately start to upload to your website. WordPress will even resize your images for you. That's what's happening when you see that WordPress is crunching your images. Okay, now that the images have been uploaded, click the Save button. The Add Media window will refresh and now you see a Gallery tab. This gallery is made up of all the images that have been uploaded to this post. In the Gallery tab, you can click Show to reveal the attributes of the image. Here you can edit the attributes of each image and determine how you want to insert the image into your post. The first two attributes, title and alternate text, help your images appear in search engines like Google Image Search. Fill in a caption here if you want one to appear below your image. Descriptions aren't very important since they only appear on gallery pages, which is the subject of another screencast. When you insert an image into a post, you can insert it as a link. You can enter the link URL here, or choose the file URL, post URL, or none. I usually choose none so that my visitors won't get confused if they accidentally click on an image. These next options are probably the ones you'll find the most useful and important. You can choose the alignment of an image when you insert them into a post. And finally, you can choose the size of an image to insert. These sizes are determined in the media settings if you want to change the defaults. Now let's try out some of these options. First, we'll insert an image with no alignment by clicking this button here. The image is inserted where your cursor is. If you select none for the alignment, your image will be rendered flush left and the text will not wrap around it. Make sure that your image appears on a new line, otherwise you'll get an ugly effect like this. Let's try another one. This time, we'll choose left for the alignment and the thumbnail size. Click Insert into Post. The image is inserted flush left into the post and the text will wrap around the image like this. You can change the options of the image by clicking on the image and then clicking the Edit Image button here. Let's change the alignment to the right and see how that looks. Now the image is flush right on the page and the text wraps around it too. Next, let's try to align an image to the center. To do that, select Center as the alignment, and I'm also going to use the medium image size. We'll also add a caption to this image. And also link it to the image file by clicking the File URL button here. Click Insert, and the image appears. This time, I'm going to click on the Preview button to see how it looks like on the blog. So scroll down, And here's the image that we added earlier. Now you see that the image is aligned in the center. The caption that we added earlier appears below the image in a box. The appearance of the box depends on your theme. Some themes will not show a box like this. Because we added a link to the image, clicking on the image brings me to the link, which in this case is the full-sized image. WordPress now comes with a simple image editor that you can use to make minor edits on your images. Let's see how it works. You bring up the editor by going into the Gallery tab, showing the image, and then clicking Edit Image. So this is how the editor looks. There are buttons at the top that allow you to rotate the image, flip the image, and then also to undo your work. On the side, there's a box here to scale your image. Click it to reveal the options. This option allows you to proportionally resize the image. Type in a new height or length, and then WordPress will figure out the proportionate height or length, and click scale, and then WordPress will resize your image. We're not going to do that now. Next, you can crop the image by drawing a square on the image and using the options in this box to fine-tune your selection. For example, let's say I want to crop out the stalk of this daisy. To do that, I'll draw a box around the flower. But you see, the box isn't perfectly square. To fine-tune it, I can type in the aspect ratio or the size of the box here. That will give me a perfect square. The final box is what sizes to apply the crop to. For example, maybe I only want the thumbnail to be square, but the other sizes to be kept at their original proportions. In this case, I select the thumbnail. This will leave the medium, large, and original sizes untouched. Click the crop button to preview your crop. At this stage, you can still undo your crop by clicking the undo button. Once you're happy with the preview, click save. Let's try inserting our newly cropped daisy into our post to see how it looks. Here I only want the thumbnail to show. And I'll also make it a link to the file itself so that visitors can see the full size image when it's clicked. So the image is inserted here, and I'll just click preview. So here's the picture of our daisy. It's been cropped so that the stalk is no longer visible, but if I click on this image, it will show me the original image size with the original proportions intact. Okay, let's review. In this screencast, we learned how to upload images to your site right from the post screen. We also learned about the options when inserting the images into our post. And finally, we learned how to use the WordPress image editor. You might have noticed that there's still a gallery settings that we didn't touch on. That's a topic for the next screencast. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching and see you at the next screencast.